Hey everyone,
Hello.
welcome back. Oh, air horn.
Mer, mer, mer,
Oh, so
mer.
obnoxious. I love it. As about obnoxious as this week has been. Welcome everyone
Ugh.
to Roots Recap. Recapping the week ending March 5th, trading week of March 4th. That's right. That's today. That's Friday. How was your week?
Mine personally,
Yeah, how
not
was your week,
bad.
Patrick?
I didn't do too much. Uh, got in on the dip, the subsequent dip for DDD. That was about all I did all week, besides work, obviously.
Oh,
Um,
nice.
yeah, so DDD posted really big earnings and then ripped up and immediately collapsed on it. But I liked him. I liked him before anyway, so
I mean, that's what
I
what
got
we've been
like
saying this whole time, right? Is quick
yeah.
trades, quick profits.
hmm
This is a nice run up here over a couple days. That's interesting. Although, was that a run up to earnings or was that just a rebound from this
Yeah, that was
bloodshed on the 24th?
yeah. It's hard to say,
Right?
right?
There's just so much going on right now.
Right.
But interesting. Do they have a lot of ties to Russia? What
One might think
is
so.
yeah?
No,
Is
this
that how
was
Russia makes all their
during and
tanks?
before. I would imagine that it was just like a big run up on those, and then you know, taking advantage of a volatile market
What an
by
ugly
short
chart for
sellers.
such a beautiful company.
For real.
Every time I scroll out, I just gotta keep. Oh my god, it's so sad.
It just keeps getting
It
worse.
just keeps getting worse. But I mean, how else? I mean, that's a pretty good sum up for this market right now,
Yeah.
right? Like, heaven forbid you're an innovator. You basically create 3D printing. You're the master at it. But that's a technology. That's a growth play. So
Yeah.
that's a sell
So
off right there.
I guess maybe they didn't like so this week JPow confirmed 0.25
Yeah,
rate
talking
hike
about
in
market news
March.
here, 0.25 when
Right.
he was talking to Congress during his semi-annual monetary testimony. So
Yeah.
cool, 0.25 in March, right?
Yeah.
Half of Wall Street looked really dumb, and we saw that, right? We saw just massive amounts of selling or buying. Sorry, just the most beautiful green, and then nothing but selling.
Yeah. Rejected around 440. Wasn't really that surprising. But I think, Monday brings new markets. Friday, obviously, people want to close when it's gone up quite a bit.
Yeah, I mean, you sell.
Um,
You want to limit your exposure to risk over the weekend
right,
in
especially now.
general, but especially now that Russia's and Putin's lost his damn mind.
Yeah, blowing up nuclear power plants. I
He's
mean, if
showing
you
them. Luckily, there's no
shoot an
radiation, but
actual bomb,
yeah,
blowing up a nuclear power plant's the next best thing.
look at these commodity. Look at what it's done to wheat. Look at this. Look at this
Yeah.
commodity. All
I mean,
right,
like, I just like looking at that long chart where it's like flat as hell. It's trading between like
forever.
750.
Yeah, I mean, it's been slowly going up, but I
As
mean,
things, I mean, like that's
really,
like what inflation prices. You know what I mean?
I mean, perhaps probably just like cold supply chain issues. That's where I would
Yeah,
say supply chain issues,
and then just rocket up.
and then just skyrocket. Right? I
Yeah, I
mean,
think the only ones who accepted the Russian wheat was China, right? Have they been the only ones to accept
in
imports?
India, I believe as well.
Did they?
I think that's what I heard on the TV. I'll need to confirm that. Check back in our Discord. I'll double back to that to make sure.
Yeah, I mean, along with wheat, they're not the only ones. Obviously, we got the soy futures up here, and as well as oil. I mean, I think that's probably the most obvious to most of our listeners is,
Yeah.
gas prices have been going up.
So I mean, a couple different ways. I've been playing this through exposure with Gush, which is a times two leverage,
Right.
and then you do NRGU, which is actually times three. And I mean, just look at this from 260 to 392.
Jeez.
Yeah, and this is if you've been in the Discord for a long time, this has been one of my favorite like all time tickers. I bought this back in during like the summer of 2020,
Yeah, I
for
bought
the pandemic.
Leaps on ERX, which is another 3X. oil. They
Nice.
do 3x oil companies though. I think these are maybe I can't remember if Najiro or what, how do you
And
pronounce it?
I just say
Najiro?
NRGU.
Yeah, NRGU. I remember
Microsectors
the one.
US Big Oil Index.
Yeah, some of them I think do have different allocations, but
Yeah, and then natural gas basically hit the equivalency of $750 a barrel today in Europe.
mm.
So I've been using CF Industries as a natural gas play, and I mean, just look at this last week.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's normal in times of disruption. I mean, everyone's kind of probably afraid of,
Yeah,
you know, what it could bring, but as to whether or not it continues to go up or the market's more normalize is a good question for like next week,
yeah. I
next
mean,
month.
so I think the question is why is the price up, and then is that reason going to continue,
Right,
and is that price sustainable? Right?
right.
Because like oil might get to 150 a barrel, but that's not sustainable.
Mm,
That's like it's like massive recession territory.
right. Yeah, so something's got to give. Either, I mean, like I think, you know, demand will shrink, obviously. If you're going to pay like 6, 7 bucks a gallon, you might think
You're
about
just not gonna go out as much,
driving. Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you won't drive as much. But also, countries could release more oil reserves, get oil from different places.
let me ask you this. Let me
There's
put you on the
probably going to be
spot.
a lot of pressure on OPEC to increase as well. I imagine there's a lot going on with that.
OPEC don't give a fuck, unfortunately. But maybe we can make them. Would you be okay with giving back Iran nuclear capabilities for their sweet, sweet oil?
Mm, no.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
I think
We'll
the
talk
fewer
again.
people who
We'll
have
talk again
nuclear
when it's.
capabilities, probably the best.
I agree 100%, and at the same time, who cares?
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
never
I
gonna
disagree.
use them.
But I
You're
don't know. It's
never
just
gonna use them, and if you do, we got bigger problems on our hand than the price of gas.
I mean, the fewer people who have control over that, the better.
Yeah,
And
no,
it's
I
hard
agree a
to like,
hundred
I mean, that's just
percent.
one more person with a button that
Yeah,
could trigger everyone else's buttons. You
you
know
don't
what I
think?
mean?
I think we round up all the nukes. Every country gets one nuke, and you
Okay,
just get
you get
one
one.
nuke, and that's it. You better use it. You better use it correctly. You better use it sparingly once it's gone, right? And you can steal other countries' nukes. It's just like a game of Risk or whatever.
Sounds like a complete fantasy world.
Oh,
Like
are you saying
like
I
a
should pitch it? Are
game.
you saying I should pitch it to Netflix?
Yeah. It's like
We'll
that
call it
South Park.
Warhead.
Hello, Netflix.
Hello,
Your green
Netflix.
light. Yeah. You've
You've
got the green light.
already been accepted. It's like Greendale Community College. Cool. Well, do you have anything else for the markets this week? Any predictions for next week? I mean, I think we're going to see, I think we'd be up a lot higher. Oh, I was about to say, I think we'd be up a lot higher right now if it wasn't for Russia. But that might be like the most obvious dumb statement of all time.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say is like the market
We'd be
really,
higher if the stocks went up.
you know, I mean, SPY's trading, the S&P is trading at a 19 PE multiple right now. All right. There's a good
Nice.
argument for 17, which I believe was like the old average. So, that puts the S&P, I think, below 4,000. Could get
Could it
worse.
happen?
I
Could.
don't,
It
I don't
always
know.
could. It could always get worse.
It could always get worse. That's for damn sure. All right. Until next time, I've been Major.
I've been Patrick.
Thanks so much for listening, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe. Follow us on Twitter at Roots Research _. You can find the link in the description down below. Also to our Discord. Thanks so much, guys. If you had any fantastic trades, let us know in the comments down below. What was your favorite taker this week? If you have any takers that you're looking out for next week, go ahead and drop those as well. If you're looking for any content to listen to over the weekend, we've got a huge back catalog of our podcast, plus a new one dropping every Sunday. Goes over what happened in more detail for what happened last week, kind of like this, but with more detail, and then also going over what's going to come up in the upcoming week. So pretty awesome stuff. give it a look. That's at the Roots Report, right?
The Roots Report.
It's only been like 30 episodes, right? You
Yeah,
can find it
yeah.
on Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere you find your favorite podcasts. Cool.
All right, somebody needs to cue the outro. Should we do that
Unfortunately,
in this one?
he's not here. No, that's so awkward. What do we do
Somebody.
now? Quick.
I don't know.
Just someone click the button.
Panic.
Where's
Panic.
the? Oh no, that's the air horn.